Good evening, my viewers. It will be posted in the morning, Saturday morning, but today is still Friday night. And I want to explain that the last video I was recording and it went into pieces, so hopefully this one will let me to record it to the end. I went for help. Those guys didn't know what's going on, so we will see if I will be able to have decent time on this one. If it will stop, I'm not going to post two videos, just one, and then do it another one. When I was testing, it was working, so go figure. And my dear friends, please be prepared for election time. Make sure that you have some extra food in case you wouldn't be able to go on the streets. Who knows what will be going on with those, if there will be any protesters unhappy with the results. It could be both sides, and I hope not, but we never know, and it's better to be prepared than sorry. So that's just kind of feeling if I will be living in USA. I'm lucky I'm in Canada, Alberta, Red Deer. But I don't even want to do a vision about that. But whoever is new, I'm closing my eyes and I see pictures and answers. So that way I'm feeling kind of that I'm getting information from above, and I'm so grateful to my spirit guide and my angel. But no, I didn't went. It's just the feeling. I'm feeling anxiety that there will be some problems, and I will be answering your questions. Dog Hildegard, sorry, dog. Do you see a victory for John Fetterman? That's what I'm worried. He might win. He might be the winner. But it can be very hard to prove it. The same was with, what is his name? I was calling him Sleepwalker, but Harshwalker for entertainment only, if I'm making the fun of his name. When I was when I was asked about 2 weeks ago about if he will be still running, I saw that there is 2 horses on chariot, and he will be running to the end. He should be disqualified, and especially now when the other women show up. So there is so many kids that he was making those women to do the abortion, so it's even worse. And he had the money, he could supply them with the money and pay the alimony, but it was not that he wants to do that. So that's even worse category to me. I understand when someone doesn't have the resources to provide. A woman is by herself and with few kids. I can understand that. But he had millions, and he was choosing just to tell the girl, do what I'm telling you to do. So, and I saw him on a chariot. Chariot is symbol of 2 horses, and it's the 2 horses are coming together because they are connected. So I'm worried that those places we might have trouble to understand, Pennsylvania and Georgia, who is the winner. Will Fetterman win? That was the question. He will be working really hard, very cautious, very careful, because he had a stroke. And again, it doesn't give us the clear answer. It's the roulette. We will have to experience that without knowing this in advance. And that's what is scary to me. I saw his wife crying. I don't understand why I see her crying. If she's happy crying, if she's sad because of crying. Sometimes I feel that the truth is too hard to even go there. And if there is a cheating going on, we will never know sometimes. And I was watching Stephanie Miller podcast. She is inviting very often Glenn Kushner, my favorite guy. He's bold and he's cute. Apparently, Trump asked if MarjoieTaylor Greene will be his running mate for presidency. And he wants her to be his vice president. So this is apparently, I don't know, because I never have seen anything more about that, but usually Stephanie Miller, if you never watch her podcast, she is so cute, so yummy to watch. And she has such a wonderful sense of humor. And the answer I saw, Russian roulette, symbol of Russian roulette. So I don't think that will work out for Trump. He wants to have someone who is very controllable. And Marjorie Greene is everything but not able to control herself, saying that Trump will have to control her. But my vision was that they are the roulette, but they were walking hand by hand, so for a walk. He might take her for a walk, and then he will lose her in the park and go for someone who is more less competition for him for the spotlight, because she is the same cookie as he is. She wants to be all the time center of the attention. And that's what I said long time ago about Scaramucci. I said it can be two stars in the same theater, and Scaramucci end up very shortly out of the White House. And I don't think she will be very long in Trump's orbit if she will be in the close compartment with him. Well, magician. Unexpected and unreliable answer, because you pull everything out of your head and magic comes. He will choose someone who is very much like Mike Pence. Slow, good communicator, but reliable and boring. I'm always adding that not good in a bad, but that's for the private readings. In this situation, there is nothing about sex related. So I think he will choose someone that he can count on. And he will be the running mate for him. Amy Wan, thank you, Amy. Is Trump having an affair with his lawyer, Alina Hubba? She is the lawyer who signed those papers that there are no more documents in Mar-a-Lago. And we all know how that ended, that she is now struggling for her own legal, to have her own legal papers in order, because she is in trouble. She had to ask some lawyers to protect her. So when I ask if they are having an affair, I saw her profile, not looking at me. So I thought, no, she has enough with him. Maybe there was something, but she doesn't want to even look at him. Melania is probably the same way, but she's forced to be with him. Yeah, she feels that she was vulnerable. Look at her. It was her feeling that she let herself to feel that way. She had the ability to stand up to him, but she didn't. And No, she has someone else that actually two of them. She has two guys that she's choosing which one will be her lover. So she's very good looking, and she was working for Fox News before. But her life can be destroyed because of her involvement with Trump, hoping, just without seeing documents, she signed those papers that there was no more documents in Mar-a-Lago, and there was plenty of them to prove it. I'm still thinking that Garland should start moving faster towards finding some more documents. Kim Turner, I feel that the new British Prime Minister has two faces. I don't feel he will care much about the common person. Is he a snake? Is that what your vision was showing? I remember that I was saying that he has those long fingers, symbol of being a pianist, or he will be playing nicely, but I don't know if he will be really caring for people. He will be the upper class, which he is. He is multi millionaire. His wife is billionaire's daughter, and she doesn't want to pay taxes in England. So, and he's very heavily involved with pharma vaccinations programs, so he is making a lot of money. He will go for more quiet time, so he will try to not to rock the boat. Lover, people will love him. He's good looking, he's damn good looking, and he will be a good listener, maybe even some good values. So we have to let him to show us what he is. I just remember that I saw the long fingers, which is classy look. Paul Pelosi, 82 years old, husband of Nancy Pelosi, was attacked tonight, and the police had to, because those guys were Pelosi and the attacker, they were holding to the same hammer, so the police had to divide them. The aggressor came through the window. I'm surprised that they don't have alarms for, in that case, he should close the doors and at least have some kind of security. And that house was already shown not long, a couple years ago, with the pig in front of the garage. She is not living in a safe area, no fence, nothing. So she should change that house and buy some different property and live more isolated life, even with big dogs running around the property, and to be by themselves. 82, he is in very good shape, and she is in wonderful shape as well. So the attacker, it's amazing that he didn't have a gun. There was something, maybe some mental problem, that he was not allowed to buy a gun. I want to know more about him. He needs to have support from others, so we would like to know who was supporting him. His life was always on the dark side, and he wanted to be famous. Look at him. He just wants to be famous without working for that. So he wants to go to prison and stay a cool guy. Don't drink Kool-Aid, you will not be cool. Amy will, it's for entertainment only, so Amy, will Elon Musk take over Twitter? Will he let Trump back? And many months ago, at the beginning, we didn't even knew that he will be trying to get out of that contract. I said that I see Musk in the graveyard, and there is open space in the ground to put a coffin. So I said he would like to bury that contract. He would like to get away from it. He tried. That was later, actually, when I said that. And unsuccessfully, he had to buy for $44 billion. And now he's stuck. He got rid of some top people, so many people he fired. And the CEO he fired right away. Would he take Trump back? I think he would love to. I don't know if Trump would like to, because he has his own mini Twitter. He will be in the fire. He will be in a fire seat. I'm talking Elon Musk. A lot of energy. He's not my favorite guy. There will be a lot of battles for him. And he better will be sleeping on Trump, but I think he will take, if he will take, his hands will be tied up, and so I saw the hands tied up. If he will take Trump back, that will be not easy task for him. They are not going to be too good as a partners for dancing, for tango. For the tango you need two, but in this situation it will be really bad. I'm just watching if my video will be stopped in a moment, because the last time it was stopped at 18 minutes. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez again broke up. And I said I don't see them to be too happy. And I saw like a stain on the wall, like silhouette of the cup on the wall. So there is, if something is giving a kind of mark on the wall in the cupboard. So I think his drinking and smoking is very annoying to her. And he, whenever I was observing him lately, he was always like making unhappy faces that he has to go. It's like, I remember I had 14 years younger brother, and I love him. But when I was 14, and to go with a baby outside for a walk, which was like my brother, but everyone thought that it might be mine. I hated that. Oh my gosh, it was so painful for me, because I thought everyone thinks that I'm the mother, and I'm not. I was still virgin for many more years. So it was like, I felt that energy from Affleck. He was forcing himself. When you will look at the videos from that lately, he was like, okay, I will go. And I was the same way. I don't want to go, but they were making me to go for a walk so that the kid will have a fresh air. Eventually, I was locking him on the balcony and making sure that he is safe. Because, and then a few years later, it was fun. But on that specific 2 years, I felt like Affleck. And instead of being very happy, she signed the marriage agreement